Casemiro kept on going, fed it for Ronaldo! Of course! The man is a storybook all by himself. Ronaldo, it is Ronaldo! It's 2-1 United! Beautiful! Beautiful!
What if I told you that a skinny kid from Madeira who once had a heart surgery at 15 would go on to score 875 career goals? A player so dominant that during his prime, he made scoring 50 goals a season look routine. When before him, 20 to 30 goals were considered world-class. The same player who would transform from a flashy showboater into the most lethal goal scorer football has ever seen. The beginning of greatness. When Ronaldo arrived at Manchester United in 2003 wearing that iconic number 7 shirt, nobody could have predicted what was about to unfold. Here was this skinny 18-year-old kid with bleached highlights and a bag full of tricks about to embark on one of football's most remarkable transformations. But let's be real, the early Ronaldo wasn't the scoring machine we came to know. In his first 2 seasons at United, he managed just 9 goals and 8 assists in 62 games. Far from impressive numbers, right? But something was brewing beneath the surface. Sir Alex Ferguson saw what others didn't see. While pundits criticised Ronaldo's excessive stepovers and flashy style, Ferguson was crafting a master plan. He knew that raw talent needed direction, and along with coach René Meulenstein, he began moulding Ronaldo into something unprecedented. The 2006-07 breakthrough. The 2006-07 season was when everything changed. At Manchester United, wearing the iconic number 7 jersey previously worn by legends like George Best, Eric Cantona and David Beckham, Cristiano Ronaldo was about to transform from a flashy showman into an unstoppable force. The transformation didn't happen overnight. After the 2006 World Cup incident with Wayne Rooney, many expected Ronaldo to leave England. The boos and jeers followed him at every away ground. But instead of crumbling under the pressure, Ronaldo did something remarkable. He used it as fuel. Under the guidance of Sir Alex Ferguson and René Meulenstein, he spent countless hours perfecting his craft. The focus shifted from fancy stepovers to the end product. The 2006-2007 season witnessed the birth of a phenomenon. For the first time in his career, Ronaldo broke the 20-goal barrier, finishing with 23 goals and 14 assists in 53 games. What made this achievement extraordinary was his position. As a winger, he was outscoring established strikers. His game evolved from mere trickery to devastating efficiency. The boy who once frustrated teammates with unnecessary showboating was now terrorizing defenses with purpose. The football world took notice. In an unprecedented sweep, Ronaldo became the first and only player in history to win all 4 major PFA and FWA awards in a single season. The Manchester Marvel. If anyone thought that 2006-2007 season was a fluke, what followed next silenced all doubters. The 2007-2008 season wasn't just Ronaldo's best year at United, it was one of the greatest individual seasons in football history. In January 2008, wearing the captain's armband for the first time against Bolton, he broke George Best's 40-year record by scoring his 33rd goal of the season. The significance wasn't lost on anyone. United's new number 7 had surpassed one of the greatest ever number 7s of theirs. This version of Ronaldo had developed a completeness to his game that defied logic. His free kicks became weapons of mass destruction. Just ask Portsmouth about that impossible knuckleball technique. His heading ability reached new heights, literally, as he seemed to hang in the air longer than physically possible. Every aspect of his game had been fine-tuned to perfection. The season ended with statistics that seemed like typos. 42 goals in all competitions, 31 in the league alone. He didn't just win the Premier League Golden Boot, he became the first winger in history to win the European Golden Shoe. Modern football had never seen a wide player score with such consistency. 2008 marked the peak of his United career. The Ballon d'Or finally returned to Old Trafford after 40 years, and Ronaldo became the first Premier League player to win the FIFA World Player of the Year award. The skinny kid who arrived from Sporting Lisbon had transformed into the best player on the planet. But even as he collected individual awards, something bigger was brewing. Real Madrid was calling, and the best was yet to come. The Madrid transformation. On June 11, 2009, the Santiago Bernabeu witnessed something unprecedented. Over 80,000 fans packed the stadium not for a match but for an unveiling. Real Madrid had just made Cristiano Ronaldo the world's most expensive footballer at £80 million, a fee that sent shockwaves through the football world. Wearing the number 9 jersey, as Raul still owned the number 7, Ronaldo hit the ground running. His debut season stats were staggering: 33 goals in just his first year, the highest scoring debut season in Real Madrid's illustrious history. Free kicks that defied physics, headers that seemed to hang in the air, and shots that left goalkeepers frozen in place. In the 2010-2011 season, now wearing his iconic number 7, Ronaldo shifted into another gear entirely. In a league that had witnessed legends like Di Stefano, Puskas and Cruyff, no one had ever managed to score 40 goals in a single season. Ronaldo didn't just break the barrier, he demolished it. His hat-tricks became so frequent that they were almost expected. The man wasn't just playing football, he was redefining what was possible in the sport. The peak of powers. The 2011-2012 season marked the beginning of what many consider the greatest individual peak in football history. Under Jose Mourinho's guidance, Ronaldo transformed Real Madrid into an unstoppable counter-attacking machine. The team won their first La Liga title in 4 years, but the individual achievements were even more remarkable. Ronaldo scored 60 goals across all competitions, a number that would seem like a typo if it wasn't Cristiano Ronaldo. Perhaps the most mind-bending statistic came when he scored his 100th goal for Real Madrid in just 92 matches. To put this in perspective, the previous record holder was Ferenc Puskas, one of the greatest goal scorers in history who needed significantly more games to reach this milestone. Ronaldo wasn't just breaking records, he was making them seem obsolete. The unstoppable force. By 2014, Ronaldo had entered what seemed like a mythical realm of achievement. His 17 goals in a single Champions League campaign set a record that still stands today. Every Champions League night became a Ronaldo showcase. His performance against Bayern Munich in the semi-finals, scoring twice in both legs, showed that the bigger the stage, the better he performed. The 2014-15 season saw him reach even greater heights, 61 goals, becoming the fastest player to reach 200 La Liga goals in just 178 matches. These weren't just numbers on a sheet, they represented a level of consistency and excellence that football had never seen before. The complete package. As Ronaldo entered his 30s, many expected a decline. Instead, they witnessed evolution. The flashy winger who once terrorized defenders with step-overs had transformed into the most efficient goal-scoring machine in football history. His game became more refined, more precise, and somehow even more effective. The statistics from 2016 and 2017 defy belief. 97 goals in 90 games. That's not just more than a goal per game, that's maintaining this rate against the world's best defenses in the most important matches. His performance in the Champions League became almost supernatural, leading Real Madrid to an unprecedented 3 consecutive titles. The big game player tag became permanently attached to his name as he scored crucial goals in quarterfinals, semi-finals, and finals. The numbers that define greatness. When we talk about Cristiano Ronaldo's prime years, the statistics almost seem like they belong in a work of fiction rather than football history. Yet, each number tells a story of relentless pursuit of excellence that transformed not just his career, but football itself. Let's start with perhaps his most remarkable achievement, becoming the first player to score 100 goals in 3 different leagues. Think about that for a moment. Most players struggle to hit this mark even in a single league. The Premier League's physicality, La Liga's technical demands, and Serie A's tactical sophistication each present unique challenges. Yet Ronaldo didn't just adapt, he conquered each one. The Champions League became his personal playground. His records in his competition tell the story of a man who lived for the big moments. Over 140 goals, 42 assists, and countless knockout stage goals. Numbers that seem untouchable in modern football. But it's not just the quantity, it's the quality and timing of these goals. He remains the only player to score in 3 different Champions League finals, each goal coming at crucial moments when his team needed them most. From his gravity-defying header for Manchester United against Chelsea, to his penalties against Atletico Madrid and his bicycle kick against Juventus, each goal was a chapter in his epic Champions League story. His 5 Ballon d'Or awards during this period weren't mere trophies, they were recognition of his complete dominance in world football. Each golden ball represented a year where he didn't just play football, he redefined it. 4 European golden shoes accompany these awards, proving his consistency wasn't just about one-off performances, but sustained excellence across entire seasons. Perhaps most mind-boggling was his achievement of scoring 60-plus goals in consecutive seasons. Before Ronaldo and his rival Messi, scoring 30 goals in a season was considered exceptional for a striker. Then came Ronaldo, doubling that number while playing significant portions of his career as a winger. He didn't just move the goalposts, he launched them into another dimension. So what do you think? When was Ronaldo at his absolute peak? Let us know in the comment section, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel.